This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's do one here from Roddy Garcia. He says, if you don't mind, what was your biggest payoff you received in JCP and what was the setting? I don't think he means the dollar amount. I think he just means the event.
It would have been that payoff for that pay-per-view that I only got half.
It was still the biggest.
Still the biggest.
Okay.
Still the biggest. Yeah.
That's a lesson in mismanaging expectations, is it not?
Yeah. Yeah. No joke.
Next up, go ahead.
Clarify mismanaging expectations.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't remember the exact number, but let's say he told you were going to get $25,000 and you're expecting $25,000. So when you get 12.5, you're disappointed. But if he hadn't said you're going to get $25,000 and you just got your check and it was 12.5, you'd be tickled. In the way we laid out the first example, you're saying, God damn, it's half of what I was expecting. This fucking sucks. I'm going to quit. I'm out of here. Had that not ever happened, where he sort of planted the seed of, hey, you can expect 25,000, I think you would have gotten your check and been like, holy shit, this is the biggest payoff of my career. I sure am glad I work here. But because he laid the seed of 25 grand, now it's like, fuck that. This guy screwed me around. But you didn't have an expectation that it was going to be 25 in the first place until he said it.
You have never been righter in your life. I'd have been 100% thrilled. And it was not based on not getting that I quit. There were a lot of other things surrounding. Sure. That was just kind of like one of the bigger things. Because you're right, it would have still been the biggest payoff in the business. I'm so lucky to be here. I'm very thankful for that money. There was never any check that I got, whether it be for a week's work or a show or whatever, that I haven't been very thankful for, because I love this business. I won't say I would do it for free, because that's economically ridiculous. Nobody would do this for free, but man, I sure love it. And yeah, I would have been just fine with what I got, it being half of what he said he was going to give me.
Jeff Williams says, in September of 87, the Observer reported that JCP was taking the weekend off for a company vacation in San Martin, which he assumes is St. Martin. I'm trying to envision that crazy scene. Does Arn have any stories from that era?
Believe it or not, I did not go.
How does that come to be? Does Jimmy just tell everybody, hey guys, let's go blow off some steam?
Yeah. Did they run a show down there? And again, that's one of those things I can't remember. I don't remember if there was a show, if it was just strictly a paid vacation.
It's written in the Observer for the NWA section. Both this group and the UWF will be dark for the week, as all the contracted employees are headed for a vacation in San Martin from September 14th to September 19th, or 17th rather. And they'll return with big shows in Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Charlotte, and Chicago. So it feels like it was just a real vacation.
And I think what happened was, I think my mother-in-law got sick. She had some issues with diabetes, I believe, which just, we needed to go there more than we needed to go to San Martin. But I've heard it's a beautiful place, and everybody had a blast. I think you had the option on whether you could go or take the days off. Some guys went, some guys took the days off. I think we went to Pensacola to take care of Aaron's mom.
Bart wants to know, does the kayfabe handshake still exist backstage before shows?
It does, but I'm not sure everybody knows what it means. It does have a meaning for me, and it may have different meanings for different guys. What it means to me is, and even though I saw you yesterday, if I come in contact with you today, it's a different day, different town. You walk in the locker room, I'm in the locker room. I will shake your hand. Now, this is the wrestler Arn Anderson, okay? Back in the day. And it would be, even though I wrestled you yesterday, today's a different day. And I just want to assure you that I am going to return you to your family in one piece, the way I found you, uninjured, to where you can make a living, provide for your family, and continue living your dream. That's what the handshake means to me. May mean different things to different guys. It's a greeting we're like a gypsy cult, to be honest with you. And it's like an inside thing that we will all protect each other and look after each other and take care of each other and send each other home as healthy as we found each other.
The Matrix Awaits says if Magnum had not had the unfortunate accident and Flair would have dropped the belt to him at Starrcade, how would you see a Horseman versus Rhodes Magnum program evolving, especially with War Games the next summer?
Oh, it'd been incredible. Magnum would have been a huge star. I have no doubt. He had everything that you need to be a superstar. And him having a run as champion and Dusty and say add the Road Warriors in there or whoever it may be, with them holding the world championship would have been, it would have given us certainly some ammo to do some pretty serious promos, having to recapture that title for the Horseman camp. That's for sure. It would have made easy promo material.
Grimlocks says, was Jim Crockett Promotions in good hands when senior son-in-law John Ringley was in charge? I don't think you ever worked with him. Did you ever meet him?
No, it's before my time. I don't know anything about their bookkeeping or anything that went on during that time. I really don't. It was before I got there, way before I got there.
Ogre wants to know, what vitamins does J.J. Dillon take?
I don't know, but I wish I could get a hold of some because he ain't aged today. He was just on the AEW show and he looked exactly the same.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.